Holy crap! Is it Wednesday already and I'm in a hotel in San Francisco and I forgot to do Cool Not Cool and talk about all the predictions I got right from Friday because I got all of them right like I always do? Is it too late to post it now? I mean, we already moved on to the news of the Champions League and it could be one, it just wouldn't be worth it. And oh my, I need a minute to regroup. What am I doing with my life? All right. I think we're gonna do this instead. You guys ready? It's called The Very Curious News from Around the Globe with the amazing Conradinho. Very curious news item number 1. Wayne Rooney is damaged goods, which makes sense physically because after playing close to 750 games for both club and country by the age of 31, he's put a lot of mileage on his body and that's gonna take its toll. And it also makes sense mentally because after having to sit on the bench while Marwan Fellaini starts, that has to break you into a million pieces right here, and it probably even eats at your soul. So why not go someplace else? Because what you once had is gone now, Wayne, and it is never coming back unless you're Falcao. So leave and take your much-deserved victory lap in another country and enjoy the last few years of your career in someplace exotic like Shanghai, or stay and suffer as the once former superstar who's not good enough to start and who the club secretly wants to get off the books so they can save that money and use it for Antoine Griezmann instead. It's your call. Very curious news item number 2. Adam Lallana signs his life away to Liverpool. At first I was like, you know what? 110,000 pounds a week is some serious cheddar for a player that is closer to the age of 30 than he is to the age of 25. But then I remembered that Bastian Schweinsteiger makes 200,000 pounds a week at Manchester United, so this is a steal, especially since Lallana is one of the better midfielders in the Premier League this season. But then I remembered that Dimitri Payet and Riyad Mahrez were two of the better midfielders in the Premier League last season, and now Payet is gone, and Mahrez has been below average on a below average team, so you just don't know what is gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to get at, but you have to take some educated risks, so I applaud Liverpool for locking up Lallana for a long-term deal because he really fits in with the manager's playing style. However, I feel like Liverpool are still a few pieces away from being legitimate, like really legitimate title contenders, and that's on the defensive side of the ball. And the evidence I have of that is that they've given up more goals in the league than any other team in the top 7 in the Premier League, and that's just something that needs to be addressed. Very curious news item number 3. Real Madrid have lost 2 out of their last 3 games on the road in La Liga. After losing to Valencia 2-1 today, and even though they have a game in hand on all their nearest competitors, Madrid are perilously close to losing their 1-point lead at the top of the table in Spain, and they hit the road again this weekend, this time against Villarreal, which is not gonna be an easy test for them. They're not gonna roll over unless they had Edin Dzeko on their team, because Edin Dzeko scored a hat trick against Villarreal in Villarreal last week, and he'd be a nice add. I don't know if he'd really fit in. I don't know. Is he better than Karim Benzema? It's hard to say. You'd want to see them maybe switch teams, and then you could say, oh yeah, Dzeko fits in quite well with Madrid, and then Benzema doesn't with Roma, or vice versa. Or, God, it's so hard to compare players sometimes. And I thought the return of Gareth Bale would help boost the team, but maybe it's gonna take some time for everyone to find their rhythm now that he's available again, especially James Rodriguez. I worry about him a bit because he's the guy that's gonna be replaced when Gareth Bale comes back into the starting lineup, and I think it's gonna impact him both on and off the field. His confidence is gonna be shaken, and how is he gonna react to that in the locker room? And that's gonna be a big challenge for Zidane moving forward. Thankfully for Madrid, Atletico and Barcelona play against each other this weekend, and I think it's gonna be a draw given current form. So Madrid can f*** it up this weekend and still be on top. Also, additionally, furthermore, as a neutral, pulling this back and looking at the big picture, this is gonna be a great race to the finish in Spain, and I can't wait to watch it all unfold. All right, that's it. That is all I have for you, but what do you have for me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll hop in too. Later.